Hi, so I got an email requesting that I talk about the signs to know that he's not interested. So I guess the person is dating someone and they want to know if he's interested in them or not interested in them. So today I'm going to be talking about 9 signs he's not interested. So don't be deceived. He's not interested. These are the 9 signs to look out for. There might be more, obviously, but I've come up with 9. So the first one is that he's not willing to introduce you to his friends and his family. If a guy is interested in you, they'll be willing to take the risk to introduce you to friends and family. Sometimes things happen, you could be introduced and the relationship can still crumble. But when the person is really adamant, you've been going out for months and they're just not willing to do that, then it's like a red light to show you that there's something fishy here. They're not willing to do that, to take you to their friends, to take you to their families. Is something to look out for. Number 2 sign is when they don't respect you. So you're together, and you find that the person is just flirting with so many women. It's things that they don't do to you as a partner. They're doing it to other ladies. They're paying other ladies attention more than they pay you attention. They're flirting with other ladies more than they flirt with you. There's some men that there's that consistency with them, like they're flirting with you, they're flirting with other ladies. So it's something that you see in them that is like, it shouldn't be a nature of a man. A man should have discipline, he should have principles. But there's just some guys out there who, the same way they play with a partner, they're doing the same thing with other ladies. But when the person is clearly not flirting with you, but you find that they're flirting with other ladies, that's a red light to look out for. It just shows that they're not interested in you. There's something they're interested in with the other people that they're doing it with. So that's number 2. Number 3 sign is when they're not interested in spending quality time with you. How can a relationship grow if you're not spending quality time together to communicate, to write your goals, to talk about your purpose together, to look at your vision together? A relationship needs that. So if you're not spending that quality time together, then that's another sign to look out for. Number 4 is when the guy clearly doesn't, care about your feelings. He doesn't care about your opinion. He doesn't care about anything that concerns you. When he doesn't care about that, it just clearly shows that he's not interested in you. Because I just find it difficult to accept it that if a man's interested in you, why won't they care how you feel? But if he's always disregarding you, pushing you to the side, pushing your thoughts and your feelings and your emotion, he's always, bringing them down and making you feel bad, then what Number 5 is when you're just like an option. They start with you today, they break up with you tomorrow, they start again with you, they break up with you. Those are clearly signs that he's going somewhere where he's more interested, but maybe the other party is not interested in him. So it's like, okay, she's still there, she's an option, I can always go back to her because she will accept me. So they're like dogs going back to their vomit. And you don't want to be anyone's vomit, you don't want to be called a vomit. So you shouldn't find yourself in that kind of relationship where you're just like an option. That's just not acceptable. Number 6 is when you know that he's clearly dating other ladies, or you know that he's still dating his ex. That shouldn't even be, that you shouldn't even find yourself in that situation where you know that your partner is dating somebody else, but yet you want to remain there. Yes, I'm not saying don't fight for a relationship, but when you know that he's not willing to let go of that to be with you, then it shows you that, look, there is something in that other person that you haven't got, and because of that there's less interest in him spending time with you. I just find it disrespectful for a man to be seeing one person and seeing another, and for the lady to actually know. You also know that you're clearly friends with benefit. All he's interested in is sex. When you know that all he's interested in is just sex, then it's degrading. It degrades the woman. At the end of the day, as the woman, you're the one at the receiving end. You're the one that would feel cheap and used. So don't find yourself in that situation. He's not that interested in you if all he cares about is just sex. So that's another one. Number 8 is when the guy clearly can't decide as to what he wants in the relationship. So you keep asking him, what exactly do you want in this relationship? You keep asking him, what is our future like? But he keeps telling you, oh, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. He keeps shoving it down, and you know, he just doesn't want to talk about it. It shows you that he's not that interested in you, because any guy that knows what they want should be able to decide within a reasonable time. I'm not saying for them to completely commit and get married, but they should be able to decide within a reasonable time that this is who I want, this is what I want for myself. So that is when he's a user rather than a lover. There are men out there, we know that there are men out there who just want to use a woman. Maybe they want to use her because she's in a good job, or maybe they want to use her because she drives a nice car, or she has a house, or there's so many reasons why guys want to use a woman. Maybe she could be the one that would lie for him, or spoon feed him. I don't know, so many reasons. But anyway, that is another reason. User rather than a lover. He ain't that interested. So what more do you want? And the last but not the least, because I know there's more, but the last one is when he has clearly told you that he doesn't want to be with you. When he has clearly told you he doesn't want to be with you, please take his word and move on. Because there's some ladies, oh my God, even though the guy has said it, they still keep chasing, they still keep doing all sorts of nonsense to try and be with the person. And he's clearly saying it, I don't want to be with you. Don't strip so low, please. Just come out of it. You're worth more than that, you know. Add more value to yourself and you become more valuable. Men will want you more. You have more options. You shouldn't be an option. They should be an option because you added value to yourself. So please, ladies, look out for these signs. Don't be ignorant. Don't be naive. Don't think and don't say to yourself that there are no men out there, and because there are no men out there, you're settling for what you shouldn't settle for. I'm speaking based on experience. There's a lot of things that have happened that, you know, the list I've given you, that I have been blinded to it. I refuse to open my eyes to see it. And some of them I genuinely didn't see it, you know, but it came back and it backfired. So hopefully this will be helpful to somebody. Well, guys, leave your comments, email me your questions, and like, share, subscribe. Take care, guys. God bless. Bye. So today I'm going to be talking about something that I don't think the guys will be particularly happy with me, And hey, thanks again for tuning in. So today we're going to be looking at something that I don't think the guys will be that happy with me.